So a while back we looked at Rate My Takeaway. Basically, Danny, who's had a really sad last couple of years, but he now goes to takeaways and rates them, and you're drawn in by his amazing, warm, northern personality. But today I want to look at Beard Meats Food. This guy, some of the challenges, he basically does challenges, and normally it's challenges that no one has completed. So a huge plate of food, and normally he demolishes it. And there's certain characteristics he has that just makes him fantastic to watch. So Beard Meats Food, let's go. So this week, Adam from Beard Meats Food is taking on a huge mixed grill. Now I love a mixed grill, but this is on another level.
Would you look at that view? I do have a tendency to spam the drone footage a bit, but that was worth it. I feel like I should be wearing a flat cap and smoking a pipe right now. Anyway, this isn't Country File. It's time to get inside and eat.
What I find funny about Adam is the way he almost makes dad jokes, right? And you should all know what dad jokes are. But because it's got that awkwardness about it, it then makes it funny. It's weird to explain, but just these one-liners he tries to come out with that just like... But then, it's hard to explain. I love a country pub. £35. Oh, Jesus, that looks good.
This is my husband, James.
Hi, husband James. Is it you I'll speak to the phone?
Pal?
Wow, you're a big champ.
Yeah, it's me that you were speaking up for. Yeah.
Oh, right.
James didn't manage it all, did you, darling?
Oh, you tried?
Yeah.
So by rights, I mean a man of my size.
Yeah.
Next to a man of
Hey,
yours.
you never
Excuse
know.
me, I've just been watching what you've been eating upstairs on
Oh,
YouTube.
they've got me, they've got
See a
me.
picture.
Alright, today I'm at a place called the Heron, actually no, the famous Heron House. This place is famous. I'm taking on their, the Animal 42-ounce mixed grill challenge. And if you finish it, you get a free drink, right? Mm-hmm. Is that any drink?
If you finish it, you get a free drink. That's a big challenge just to get a free drink.
A free pint of lager or cider or anything.
Oh, I'm driving. I might have to make it shandy. I've seen a lot of people on social media saying, "Oh, I'll smash it," but nobody's done it yet.
Nobody's done it yet. Oh, somebody almost did it. They left 2 chips.
Well, almost doesn't count. I'm maybe the first person to actually do it. Right, let's get.
So what's interesting that I've seen from other videos is what he says is he normally only eats once a day, which is actually, you don't need to eat more than once a day. So yeah, he eats once a day, and when he's not doing the challenges, he has, I can't remember what he said, tuna and not a lot. So considering the amount he eats during these challenges, he's clearly in a pretty decent physical shape.
Get stuck into this thing. I don't know where to begin. I mean,
Sausages.
nobody gets excited about chicken, do they? Let's do the chicken.
He normally starts with the meat.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Hope you're all doing well out there. Today we're taking on the as yet unbeaten Animal Mixed Grill Challenge at a place called the famous Hare and Hounds in Wadsworth. Not Wandsworth, the prison. Wadsworth. The only bar in this place is the one on which you pull a nice tall frosty glass of beer.
Look at him shovel it
Oh
in.
my lord. Look how...
Especially when he eats the sausages, he literally just go. He just shovels it in, and I think it's the whole thing of the quicker you eat it, the less time your brain has to realise that you're full up. I'm pretty sure it's that sort of technique.
How thick that is. Look at it.
That is huge.
Look at the size of this thing, man. Genetically modified pigs. I'm gonna have to slice that, I think. Yeah, I mean, would it kill you to use some cutlery for a change?
It's mesmerising.
Bring the
Watching him,
countryside
it's
down.
mesmerising.
Things are different out here. I should clarify, by the way, that the meat is not genetically modified. That was just a joke. not going down. It's not going down. Move on to steak.
That food looks so good though.
Oh, the steak is perfect. Thank God. A little bit of peppercorn sauce on there.
Now, I also stress this actual video is strange because normally he doesn't use cutlery very often. He normally he will literally just use his hands, shove it in his hand and shove it straight in his mouth. He very rarely uses cutlery.
You leave the commentary to me, stealing my thunder. You can't beat some medium rare steak with a little creamy peppercorn sauce though.
It is slowing his time right down by using cutlery.
I think that's most of the heavy lifting done, if you can call it that.
Time for the fingers.
See, but the steak is gone now, at least. And most of the gammon. Let's get stuck into this.
Here we go. Watch how he eats this.
I could wear this like a shawl around my neck. This is definitely one of the biggest sausages I've ever seen. Must resist urge to make childish joke.
Yeah, I was thinking of a childish joke there. About the size of a sausage. Look
I
him.
think I can do it. I'm trying to cut back. The sausage was good, you know. I cannot complain.
It looks good.
Soft, herby, generally the sign of a pretty plush premium sausage.
Just shovel it in.
All the meat was good, actually. I really enjoyed it. It does cost $35.99, so it's a little on the steep side, but
The famous Beard Meats, the Beard Meats food. he gets his napkin and just goes like that. It's so funny.
I don't mind that too much. It is a pay to play, but if you win, you know, Wall of Fame and a free drink. Well, that's most of the meat done. Look at the chips. Chips.
God, they look like
I suppose
good
it was only a
chips.
matter of time before they reeled me back in. I managed to avoid him for the past few weeks, which was a nice change of pace.
Now, the thing with these challenges is, sometimes, yeah, the food quality is really rubbish, like the cafes, when they do like a full English breakfast, but the food is a little bit cheap. The quality of this food looks so good. And actually, it would almost be worth 2 people eating this. Not even as a challenge, but just 2 people eating this. How good does it... This is the sort of food you can get in local pubs. Little village pubs and things. The food can be such a high quality because of local produce. And... just looks amazing.
Pace, but... yeah, this week I'm eating chips again. Fortunately, not those, you know, McCain-style frozen ones. These are those double-cooked or triple-cooked things you get in, you know, really posh pubs. So they were at least enjoyable to eat at first, you know, nice and fluffy in the middle, crisp and sweet on the outside. Still, there are quite a lot of them.
A lot of
based on that
potato.
meat. It's those twice-cooked chips, which are they're tasty, but they are pretty fluffy. Harder to eat than regular chips.
Look at his hands.
Doing all right?
It's funny because I couldn't do this because I hate my hands getting filthy. I hate cooking and getting meat juice on my hands, and I'm such a big girl's blouse, and that's offensive to girls. I'm sorry if you're a girl and you watch that, but you know what I mean. The way he eats, and he obviously at the start he needed to use a knife and fork, but now he's just literally, I said, he's just shoveling it all up and straight in his mouth.
Something like that. I think it's the Madonna. The Madonna's getting me through. That's what I should have said.
Do you think you could complete this challenge?
Hats off to the barman. His dad joke game is extra strong. I wish I'd come up with that. Madonna, get into the groove. Seems obvious now. Anyway, we're pretty much done with all the most of the fun stuff, and we're on to the less fun stuff. The leafy stuff and the mushrooms. Right. What next? I mean, I'm excited to try the onion rings.
The mushrooms
So
look
maybe I'll
good.
leave those to the end. I'll just eat this whole tomato.
Shove it all. No, he didn't shove it all in. I was sure he was going to just put it all in
There
one.
is something that feels very strange about eating a tomato like an apple.
Shove it all in, Adam. Stick it all in. Come
I
on.
mean, it's far from the weirdest thing you've ever done. That was a juicy one. You see that? Better wipe up that mess. Oh, you got
You missed a bit.
One last chip.
Yeah, there's always one.
So the question is, do you think you could eat all this? Could you complete the challenge? I couldn't. I definitely couldn't. That meat would do me straight away.
Hidden chip there at the end. But we can relax a little now. The hard stuff is mostly done.
The mushrooms.
Oh, I love a mushroom.
The mushrooms are gonna get me.
I love a mushroom.
I spoke too soon. I forgot the mushrooms. And these are those big, fat, greasy suckers. Not those little tiny ones you get in fry-ups. No siree. Those are some mean mushrooms. They tasted pretty good though. I mean, I'm not really averse to the taste of mushrooms. Like I always say, it's the texture. But these were, nice and char grilled. Plenty of butter on there.
Yeah.
So,
mushrooms need to be
probably not
well
the
done.
healthiest pieces of fungus on planet Earth, but they tasted all right.
The question is, once again, is what makes it... It's the same with what I do. What makes you guys watching me so interesting? The same thing is here. What makes watching someone eat food interesting? Is it their review of the quality of the food? In this, is it the fact that he is trying to beat a challenge? It's a very strange concept. But once again, I'm watching all his videos. And I'm loving all his videos. And I think actually if you compare this to Rate My Takeaway, this is roughly once a week, maybe twice a week. Whereas now Danny from Rate My Takeaway is almost every day, and it's a bit much. It gets a bit too samey. I think it'd be good to have a little bit more time in between to get excited about the next video.
Let's do all this green stuff.
No one needs a
You gotta
salad,
have
do
a
they?
little bit of green stuff, a little bit of leafy stuff on a mixed grill. Colonic health is paramount in this business.
The salad is never ending. I think I've got it all. I think.
They are some
Quick
good
winching,
looking onion
that
rings.
really wasn't that much salad. We're just scooping up some, little bits of pepper and onion and rocket or something, I don't know, and finishing off the little bits of fat from the gammon, which I probably could have convinced them to let me leave. I wouldn't normally just eat the straight rind from a cut of meat, but I guess I was feeling hungry today. And then we get to move on to the part that I normally enjoy. Maybe not the most, but I'm going to enjoy it.
They look insane. How good do those onion rings look? Dipping in the peppercorn sauce. Oh, mwah.
Looking forward to these onion rings.
Oh, the crunch.
Oh, did you hear that? That is the acid test of any good onion ring, the crunch. And these are pretty good, sweet and salty, just the way I like them. Hope you enjoyed the video.
20,
I'll catch you in the next one.
roughly
So
23
Randy, I meant to
minutes.
get me in his last video, so I'm gonna make sure this is nice and clean. Right, the final onion ring. You didn't believe in me, did you?
He needs to drink the sauce now, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure you want to come and check, put it that way.
Oh, the crunch. Oh, my God.
Oh, yummy.
There we go. Now, I said it's one of those things again, and I don't know why I'm sort of mesmerised by him eating. He's just eating. Is it the challenge of that he's trying to, eat the whole thing, the huge amount? Is it the quality of the food? Because quite often he's eating good quality food. Is it him? Is it the way he talks and the things he says? It's probably with him. It's a mix of everything, I think. Whereas with Danny from Rate My Takeaway, it's not really the food. It's the personality that draws me in. Could you have finished that? Could you have finished that mixed grill? Because I bloody couldn't. I definitely couldn't. If you haven't already, I've subscribed to BeardMeatsFood a while ago, and I think you should too, because it's a really good channel. It's a really good channel with some fantastic challenges. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.